Hey guys, my name is Whit. As the making of this video, I clocked in over 200 hours in No Rest for the Wicked. So it is fair to assume or say that I enjoy this game, and I have been playing since launch, and I continue to play with this new Breach update. That being the case, I am going to show you all the NPCs at level 3, and I will tell you which ones are my top 3. And I base this based on how often I interact with these vendors and how useful they are for my enjoyment and my journey in this game. I would like to know what are your top 3. So I would be most appreciative if you tell me in the comment section and tell me why they are the top 3 for you. Now, the first thing that you need to know is how to get these NPCs to level 3. So the way you do that, you have to build the project for Danos. And when it comes to getting them to level 3, you need different materials. And those resources include the spruce wood, the clay, and also iron ore. Now, if you want to find those materials, the best way that you can do that, so if we look on the map right here, I'm gonna zoom out so I can show you. Once you get to Sacrament, your next goal is to get to the Nameless Pass. This is where you're gonna find a lot of spruce wood and also a lot of iron ore, and that way you can farm this area and then come back and build all the projects to get these NPCs to level 3. Also, when you get stronger, you can also go to the lowland area. This is also a very good area where you can find some spruce woods and also some iron ore. And also for iron ore, if you go to the other area in the trenches, in the black trenches, you also will be able to get some iron ore there. So it depends on where you are in the game. It is very easy, but your best bet is going to be in the Nameless Pass. That said though, let's look at all the vendors in this game by going into the map. So first thing, let me do this real quick. So if you zoom in the map, you can pretty much see all the vendors. So we go from Eleanor, we have Ilaria, we have Fillmore, and we have the sisters, Mira and Meri, and we have Markos, we have Greenwich, we have Gordon, and we also have Caroline. Now, those other NPCs don't really matter when it comes to putting them to level 3, but Danos is going to be the guy that's going to give you the projects, and once you build those projects, and you can level these NPCs. Now, the best reason you want to level this NPC, oh, I think I forgot Whittacker. Now, the best reason for you to level this NPC is because at level 3, they offer you the best benefit. So let's go to them, and I'm gonna show you my top NPC in Sacrament real quick. Here you go. My number 1 NPC in Sacrament is none other than Eleanor. All right, Eleanor is my number 1 NPC in Sacrament. Reason being, so if I go and talk to her, you can see her option. You can buy runes from her. You got all these runes. As long as you got silver, this is where you're gonna get your runes. If you are also a mage guy or a mage girl, then you can come here and buy all the weapons that she has available. This is her at level 3, and this is her shop, what she has available for you. Now, every time you buy something, it goes away, then you have to wait for her stock to replenish before you can come and buy it again. So that is her. And also, if you're looking to sell things, you can come and sell things to her because she's also a regular vendor. Also, if you want to enchant your gear, meaning you need to switch your gear from blue to purple or from other version of gear, then you can come to her. If you need to infuse your gear, meaning adding gems into your gear, then she is the one. Also, runes, if you want to buy runes, if you want to add runes to your gear, let's say for instance, I want to use this one for instance. If I don't like this rune, I can just destroy it and then replace it with something else. As long as I have it in my inventory, then I can just replace it. Also, if I want to extract a rune from a weapon that I just found, just so I can use it in another weapon, I need to come to her and then just do this and then see, okay, I want to extract this one, and I have the option to extract this, and it's gonna go to my inventory, then I can use it under the weapon. So every rune has their place. They can be used in different weapons. Some runes are only used for two-handed, one-handed, whichever. It will tell you whether or not you can use a rune. So as long as you have the resources like money and also the gear that you need to extract from, then you are good to go. So that's how this works. That's the reason why she's my #1 NPC in Sacrament. My #2 NPC is Greenwich. Now, some of you may not know this guy is a gem. He has some of the rarest thing in the game that you can purchase. Let's say, for instance, you're looking for a ring, a nice ring. Normally, if you come and check his inventory, you might be able to find a good ring. Also, tools. He also sells a lot of rare recipes that you can purchase from him. And he is a guy that you need to level up to level 3 as soon as you can, simply because you might be able to find some really, really good stuff for your game. A lot of the rare resources that you need for crafting, you can find it from this guy. This is at level 3, and these are all the things that he's got. And as a regular vendor, just make sure that you come and check him out every once in a while. That way, if he's selling a very rare recipe, then you'll be able to get it and then just use it for yourself. And if you want to sell gear that you don't want, you can also come to him and then just sell your gear. Is it going to be Caroline? No. My #3 NPC is going to be Gordon. Now, for Gordon, in order for you to unlock his shop to the highest level, you need to save it. There's a quest that you got to do, and I have a video on the channel to help you get this done. So the reason being is because this guy gives you some of the best recipe in the game for food. Now, I know a lot of people use runes to actually get health and buffs and stuff like that, but this guy has the best recipe. At level 3, if you buy all this recipe, you can have all the best food that is available in the game for your buff. Let me show you. So if you go to his kitchen trying to cook something, you can see all these recipe. As long as you have the resources, you can get all these nice recipe. This one right here, the fish salad, to give you 150 health and 50 focus if you have a focus build. This right here gives you instant 200 health and also increase your stamina. The cake, the vegetable cake, gives you 270 health and also increase damage dealt by 10% for 180 seconds. That is 3 minutes. Now, even if you don't want to come to him to cook your stuff, if you buy a stove from Danos, then you'll be able to cook these same recipes. As you can see, I got all these foods that I'm always cooking these foods, because when I go play the Crucible or if I go fight a boss, I just make sure that I have enough buff. Even though you can use runes, but his food buffs is also a lot faster when you do it. This is the reason why he is my #3, and those are my top 3. So now we're gonna go over the rest of them. That way you can see which one can be your top 3. Now, since I am over here by Caroline, Caroline is an NPC that once you get her to level 3, then you'll be able to come here and use one of her bed and you get a sleep buff. But once you are able to craft your own bed, then you might not need to come to her. But she is there in the game just for your convenience in case you want to use her. So that is Caroline at level 3. You get the health buff whenever you sleep in her motel, Holiday Inn. Anyway, so that's Caroline right here. So next we're gonna go to Ilaria. So this is Ilaria. So just in case you want to know, I know I already showed this in the beginning of the video, where all the NPCs are located. So Ilaria is right here. So she's one of the newest NPC in Sacrament. So she is selling gauntlets and also some runes that you can use if you like kick. And also the drone traps is not too bad. This is what she is selling at the highest level. Again, those gauntlets, if you are using those type of builds, then you can come here and get those things. As a regular vendor, she's also able to buy the stuff from you. So if you want to sell your things that you're not using, then you can also just get it done here. All right, we are going to go to Whittacker next. So this is where he is. So we're gonna go in. Now this is Whittacker at level 3. This is his shop. Now this guy is very important as well, but he's not on my top 3 because, you know, he's got his own use. Once you get him to level 3, these are all the stuff that he's selling. He's got a lot of stuff. He seems to have the most stuff that you can buy from any of the other NPCs. And you want tools for your resources, for farming resources, this guy is it. No, those silver axe, the best axe in the game, this is where you can get the level 3 axe, the highest level. And all the other tools that you are going to need to farm, this is the guy that is going to sell them to you once you get him to level 3. And also your storage box for inventory, he sells all those things, so you can come here and buy the biggest box that your money can buy. And if you want to furnish your house, then here's also the guy that you can talk to. He's also selling blueprints for weapons and also furnitures. So if you want to buy those things, and you can just find them here. Now I have not bought everything from him, but eventually I will. So that is Whittacker. You can also sell him the stuff that you don't need. Well, not only that, he can sell you stuff, but if you want to craft things, you can just come to him and then you can just add some stuff so you can craft them. You can get these things in your house, but if you use him, you also get more stuff cooking at one time. So that's the reason why he's also very useful in some circumstances. So you can come here and use his machine as a crafting guy, then you will be good to go. That's Whittacker in a nutshell. Next, we are going to visit Fillmore. Yeah, Fillmore is a blacksmith. Now, this guy is very important in Sacrament because you can buy, sell, upgrade, repair. So the most time that I use this guy is when I come here and I want to repair my stuff, I can just come here and say repair all for a very nice little fee, and I can repair all my gear. The fact that your gear deteriorates, then you can also come here and repair them. But he's also having other options. So if you want to upgrade your gear, for instance, your weapons, he's the guy that can upgrade your weapon for you. And you will have the option to upgrade your weapon with him as long as you get the resources to actually make this happen. So that's Fillmore. He could be in your top priority because of what he does. And also in his shop, you also got the anvil, you also got the furnace. Those things that you can use in conjunction with what you have in your house, and then that way you get most stuff cooking at one time. So that is very useful to get most stuff cooking at one time. And you can get those things in your house as well, but the fact that he's here, you'll be able to do more. All right, Markos is right here on the map. So if we zoom out, he is right across from Greenwich. So Greenwich is here, and this is Markos. Now this guy, there is a quest that you got to do to bring him to Sacrament. So if we go to his table, alchemy table, you'll be able to do those small repair powder. Those things, you can carry them with you in combat, and then you can repair your gear on the fly. So if you can craft those, just craft them. You can also use a small vital focus. You can craft this if you don't have enough in your inventory. And for his shop, if you talk to him, you can see what he is selling. He's selling a lot of recipes and a lot of potions, elixirs, and stuff like that. So this is his shops at level 3. And he's got all these recipes that you can purchase. And I think if you are a focus build person, then you should buy the biggest focus vial that he's got available. That way you can take them with you whenever you are in combat. So these are all the recipes that he is selling, but this guy could be your last priority. And yeah, but he's useful. There are things that are very, very useful that you can get from him if you are into that kind of stuff. Anyway, you can also sell your things that you don't need to him. And yeah, that is Markos. Last and not least, I believe, are the sisters. So these sisters right here, they are the one that can upgrade your armor. You can also craft armor. So if you come here, you talk to them, they are here. You get option to buy, sell, and also upgrade. So you can craft armor if you have the recipes for the armor. You can see all these things right here. And you can craft those sets. Now, they could be your top priority, but for me, they are not, because you can find armor everywhere in the game. But if you want to craft armor, then they are the ladies that you need to talk to. You can get those recipes from them and you can craft the armors. Also, if you have armor that you need to upgrade, you can see right here, for a fee, you can upgrade your armor with them. As long as you have the necessary resources to do that, you can just come here and then just upgrade if you have money, that is. Anyway, those are the sisters. And then they also have some crafting table if you want to do that. Like I was saying, if you have the recipes, then you can just craft things. Yeah, whatever you need from them, you can just come here and make it happen. Anyway, there you have it, guys. I think that is it. I don't think I forgot anybody that is important. At least I don't think so. But let me know in the comment section what are your top 3, and tell me why, and let's have this conversation going. Hopefully this helps. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.